Fighter 6. a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Show me everything you have.
Give me your best shot!
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Blocks the jump in, throws them down. All right. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Had the radar up and running. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Reads their mind and takes the throw. Player 2 chases them down. Very solid corner KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Reads them. Looking to plant them with a pile driver. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Barely blocks the jump in. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 target locked and scoop. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Player 2 has the chance. Solid anti-air. Connects with the throw. They were not cleared for takeoff. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Combo with the target combo. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Not shy with the grab. Knockdown. Reads them. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Holds out with a block. The throw misses. Taking stock. They don't need to go for anything big. Even a light tap could win this round. Taking them for a ride on the side. No escaping that. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Jumps in, grabs and throws him away. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Jumps up. Both fighters planning something? In there! That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Gets the jump in. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Well-timed command throw there. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? The jump in catches them. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, gets them. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for the jump in to start the round. Oh! Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Target locked and scoop. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Risky decision, but let's see how this plays out. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. They just won't stop switching sides. Looking to impress with this super. Spends 2 for the meteorite and absolutely destroys them. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Throws them. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that drive. What a finish! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Which way you gonna block? Holds out with a block. Starts with a jump in. Backs them into the corner. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes for the jump in to start the round. Player 1 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Scrapping it out up close. Target locked and scoop. Jumps. Saw him coming and goes for the point. It's too much. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Oh, we're not done yet. Looks like they're both warmed up. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Knockdown. Blocks the jump in, gets the counter hit throw. Taking stock. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Starting to sweat a bit. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Takes a trip. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. The big play does it. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Hits them with a stop and bomb. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Jumps in, target locked and scoop. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? And looking to impress with this super. Oh, that's gonna leave a crater! In there! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Absorbs the attack and fires back. The combo's there. Decent damage. What's next? Well-timed command throw there. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Will this decision pay off for them? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player 2 is up. That slight doubt is all it took. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Jump. The quarter target locked and scoop. Jumps up. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Big opportunity coming. Nice double lariat. This is gonna hurt. KO. Player 1 may have a well of untapped potential.
Comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Jump in, finds the mark. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Decent damage. What's next? What are these fighters thinking now? Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Did well to get the buff in there. Oh, talk about overextending. Heading into the end game now, it's getting target locked and scooped. One shot is all both fighters need to close this out. Going in? Goes for the jump in. Risky. They kept a close eye on the skies and it paid off. Good reaction there. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Experiencing burnout. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very charges forward. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. They're going for the super art. That's not gonna hit. Looking to plant them with a pile driver. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this rate. Big time whip! Are we gonna see a comeback here? What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Gets a risky buff in. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Bumps up. Both fighters are raring to go. Wrecks them. Gotta be careful not to whip at this rank. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. He's back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. Player 1 turning it right up with a super. My girl's flying. One loop anti-air in the clutch. Both fighters' drive gauges might be burned out, but the fire still blazing. Looking for a hole. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Look at me! What a finish! Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Gets a risky buff in. Bumps up. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. What's the play here? Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Neither of them willing to back off here. What are they thinking here? Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. They need to hold out. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. The jump in catches them. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. We're in the final moments of the round. Both fighters are playing around with a full KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Jump. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Forcefully closes the gap. The fighter taking him up with a level 2 super Thunderbird. How is this round going to develop? Player 1 is working with a better gauge. Burnout activates. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Looking for a chance. Jumps up, reads the jump in perfectly. Bumps up. Full stock on the Condor win. Gotta watch for a sudden step. This is gonna hurt. Drives it back, misses. Noticeable life lead is a comeback. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Loads up a buff. Gets a risky buff in. They've got a full stack of wins to play with here. That feeling out phase is over. Time to get down to business. Dives in! Oh man, this is a scary range. Oh, here we go. Medium kick. Variator! Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Player 2 needs to wait this out. There's a burnout. Oh, yo! Raw super hit! Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super! Did not miss that chance and takes the round! Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that! Get up and tell him what's good! It's not over yet! Best believe it's time for that run back! Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jumps in! From up above, you can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player 2 is in burnout, drives off the table. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Did well to get the buff in there. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Snipes them out the air. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight!
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Jumps? Gutsy play with the grab. Took him to the corner in a flash. Going in? Still slugging it out at this range. Medium kick hit. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Taking him up with the level 2 super Thunderbird. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Connects with medium kick. Target locked and scoop. Was hungry for the grab. Holds up above? Tomahawk Buster to shut him down! Player 1 has depleted their closes it out! Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with! How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Lots of aggression from both sides. Gets a chance with that jumping. Trips him up. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. The quarter makes it hard to escape. A throw to tie the bow. They were stuck in the corner. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Fight!
Immediately immediate jump in. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? There's the change of sides. Gets out of the corner. Heavy punch sends him flying. Player gets out of that jam with a perfect parry. Still slugging it out at this range. Jumps in. Impact squash. What'll happen here? This is a turn in there. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready.
เอาละครับคราวนี้มาแล้วครับคราวนี้เมดิกนะครับเมดิกต้อนวุฒินะครับวุฒิจะทำยังไงครับคราวนี้คราวนี้มาไงครับคราวนี้เอายังไงครับคุณวุฒิว่าไงครับโดนเข่าส่วนนะครับโดนนะครับโดน FPDEX นะครับคราวนี้
Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
เอาละครับเอายังไงครับคราวนี้
And everything from here
มา
out is so vital. Jumps.
มาครับคราวนี้
Open up chances to do
วุฒิจะทำยังไงครับ
baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Jumps up.
เอายังไง
It's a good spot to use the super. Will that super be the turn?
ก็โดนจับได้จับไหมไม่จับ
into the corner and will now look to
ครับคราวนี้คู่นี้มันจริงๆครับคราวนี้ยังไงครับอุ๊บโดนไปเข้าแล้วครับคราวนี้
Player 1 brings it home. Let's build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
We are about to see a mirror match go down, where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top? Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Low heavy. Goes for the low kick. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Player 1 chases them down. Neither of them willing to back off here. Heading into the end game now. It's getting what a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Long low attack hits. Uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. Nice double lariat. Jumps up. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Grabs and throws them away. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Sneaks in above. Target locked and scoop. Life lead is there, but still anyone's excellent block. Solid anti closes it out. Player 1 survives that tense mirror match. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Blocks it. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. A big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. They've been pushed into KO. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened? Up target locked and scoop. Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. A quick breather. Was hungry for the grab. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the burnout trigger. Active that. You need guts to pull that off. Player 1 showed their This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Trips him up. That was a perfect round. The other player didn't get anything started. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Jumps. Hits them with a stopping block. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. What'll happen here? Jumps up, sees them coming, and shrugs it off with the super arm. Both fighters planning something? Uses the gauge for a super arm. Pulls them in, looking to drill them. Knockdown and player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Big gauge difference here. And both anti-air and the punch. Hits them with a drive impact. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. A jump drops them hard. Hits them with a stopping block. Taking chunks out of each other. Super art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Devote all that meter to the goddess of the hunt. They're about to get a big knockout kiss. Ooh. Player 2 has the super gauge and drops them. Player 2 is in a very good wrecks them. Stirs the soup with the frozen. Great headbutt. Wall splash, it's it is over! Player 2 comes out on top of that fierce battle! Talk about a show, that match had it all!
Round 1. Fight!
The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Still scrapping for control of the space. They hit each other. Taking stock. Down to the wire. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Adds on a bit extra. The big play does it. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of every goes for the super art? Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Now, can they finish the job? Looking to impress with this super. Nice double lariat. Jumps in. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. In there. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
มาแล้วครับโอเคครับ
Here comes a new challenger.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Show me everything you have. Round 1. Fight!
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Getting a punish counter like that is how you want to start a round. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Big counter. Takes a trip. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Oh, burnout trigger gets them. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. They gotta make sure not to splurge with that drive gauge and leave themselves vulnerable. What'll happen here? Get scooped from down low. Target locked and scoop. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it, experiencing burnout. finishing blow off the Cyclone Lariat. It's a good spot to use the super. Brings him back down to earth with the Russian slam. Oh, critical art now? This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
No remorse!
You need guts to pull that off. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Crowns him from above. Headbutt. Stirs the soup with the lariat. Carries them all the way to the corner in one go. Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? Reach out and hug him. A single hit will do it. This is some screw pile driver. There's no escape. Amazing. A jump drive and back misses. Oh, this will break him. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Can they use that's gonna leave them rattled? What are they gonna do? Oh my God! Rock Super! Outrageous grab! No one could have called that. Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jump! Anti-air in this punch! Jumps? The fighters continue to check each other in the early going, keeping track of the opponent's movements, waiting for a good opening. Still slugging it out here. What's the play here? Can't take the throw? Closes the gap for the grab. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 1 gets him. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Not shy with the grab. Player 1 has the life lead, looking to plant him with the pile driver. Nice block on the overhead. Risky, target locked and scoop. From KO. Player 1 proved to be the victor in that mirror match. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. The low kick connects. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Starts with a jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Jump in finds the mark. Knockdown. Gets the jump in. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive lead. Were they baiting them into that? Getting into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player 1 creates a good... There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. A quick breather. Target locked and scoop. No escaping that. Player 2 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Boom goes the dynamite. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. Scrapping, looking to plant him with a pile driver. Was hungry for the grab. Player 1 will look to a block critical. What's gonna happen? Big clothesline and knock him down. Ooh, yeah, kick in the gut. Setting him up for the Storm Buster. Can they use their resources wisely to pick up the win here? Dropping hard. Only a little bit of drive and life left. Damn, just look at the damage. Oh, burnout! Did they mean to kick out of nowhere? We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Oh, Russian handshake! Scrapping it out up close. Okay, here we go. Player 1 Needs to pump nothing but air. Screw pile driver. There's no escape. Player 2 drops him hard. They've got about half-life left. Burns the gauge to turn up the heat. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Hit that with confidence. Reach out and hug them. You need guts to pull that off. Player 1 showed they are truly the best of the best. It's not over yet. Just believe it's time for that comeback. Low heavy. Double lariat and now? Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Nails the anti-air. The low heavy hit. Uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. Life lead opens up. Alright, what's coming up next? KO! Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Long low attack hits. Target locked and scoop. Player 1 has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. It's a good spot to use the super. Goes for the jackhammer on the Cyclone Lariat. Prioritizes untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. Player 1 is the last fighter standing. They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. Had the radar up and running. Goes for the command grab. Player 1 has the life lead. Time to sit on the lead. Still slugging it out here. Holds out with the block. Spends the gauge for the drive reversal. Anything could happen here. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Knockdown. Player 2, were they baiting them into that? KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Target locked and scoop. Player 2 has the life advantage. Still slugging it out at this range. From low heavy to smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Gets the jump in. It's a good spot to use the super. Opts for the strike ender for the damage. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Brings him back down to earth with the rush. Big time whip. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Oh, here we go. They gotta dig down deep here. Jumps, burns, flatline zone. Player 1 comes away with the win. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. We're finally ready to begin this target lock and scoop. Player 2 has the life advantage. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. Bops him with a target combo. They break forward to pressure the opponent. Got their eye on the air. Not shy with the grab. Life lead opens up. That drive impact is blocked. Knockdown. Experiencing burnout. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. What'll happen here? Target locked and scoop. Player, it's too much. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate jump in. Oh, talk about overextending. Player 2 has the life advantage. Nice double lariat. They return to center stage. A quick breather. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Screw pile driver! There's no escape! They're going for the super art? Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move! You need guts to pull that off! Player 2 showed they are truly the best of the best.